Today I'm working on a Vizio TV that was hit by lightning, and this particular model is a V755X KO4. This should apply for most of the Vizio TVs. But what happens is it won't power up. And if you look down here at the power light, it just kind of goes on and off, on and off. So I did a little troubleshooting. Kitchen countertop is the only place I could really put it since this TV is so big. It is a 75-inch TV. So take all your screws out. You got two there, one there, there, and there, and then these two over here, and these two. When you go to pull the cover off, this one, I started at this end, and when you pull it up, it's gonna snap and you're gonna feel like you're gonna break it, but that's okay. It's just snapped on there, so there's not much to these TVs anymore since it's LEDs, but these are your LED drivers down through here. This is your power supply. This is your control board. And on your power supply, before you buy anything, you can come down here and look, and it says like connector 3, and it tells you the voltages of all the pins. And your connector 3 is going to be right here where it says connector 3. The problem is measuring those pins. You can measure some of them, but they're you can't get to the other side without taking the board out. So just check a few of the voltages there. If that's good, then it's most likely going to be this control board, because there's no picture. Your power button, the one that was blinking, runs here all the way across here and plugs into here, which turns on this board, which turns on the display. Just be very careful with this board with it powered up. You need to know what you're doing to work on it. First thing you want to look for is capacitors with the blown out ends on it. If it's blown out, then it's probably a bad power supply. Also, look at these capacitors here, see if these are blown out. If these are popped up and have something coming out of them, then they most likely would be bad. Here's another one here, and here, and here. And you can also check this fuse here. But you need to know what you're doing to work on electronics with it powered up. I would unplug the power from it and check the fuse that way. What we'll do first is check some voltages on this pin that goes to the control board. And down here is a chart of what pin numbers equal what voltages. Since we can only look at the odd numbers on this connector, I can't get to the even numbers on the underside. There's no way to get to it. They may have some test points on here somewhere. I don't know about it. But anyway, if we do all the odd number ones, pin 3 is ground, pin 1 is 12 volts, pin 5 is 12 volts. That's about all we can look at. If those are good, I would assume this power supply is good. So there's pin 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. So we'll go to pin 3, which is common, and don't slip. And then here's pin 1, I have 12 volts. And then the other one was pin 5. This one is 12 volts. Since this TV was only like $600, I took a $30 chance and found this board online from an electronic supply store for $30. It was like $32 after tax and all that. But I took a $30 chance, and this is what the problem ended up being, so I'll show you how to change it out. First, of course, make sure the power plug is unplugged. Then you can come over here and pinch this, and then pinch this one and pull it. Pinch this one and pull it. On these, you have to flip this little plastic lever up. Be careful with these because these are ribbon cables. Pull it out. This one also, flip that up, pull that out. And then to take the board out, just push this over slightly, and it'll take it out of those pins there, and then lift it up. Take the new board and just put it back in place and slide it over. Now I'll just go reverse order and put all the plugs back in. This one here, you need to make sure there's a little metal tab there. Make sure you get that underneath both those tabs, pushed all the way in, and then lock it down. Same with this one. All right, now we'll try it out. So with the TV powered on, we'll check these pins. We'll be on 3, I think it was 13. 13, you'll have 5 volts. I'll go ahead and check the other pins. You got 3 volts on 15. And 12 and 12 on 3, 1 and 5. So when putting the back cover on, you're going to have to go around and push down everywhere, and it'll snap into place. And I had it snap in right here. This is the hardest part because going around this, it'll snap in there. Just check it all the way around, then put your screws in. These short screws go in these. This is for the legs to hold your TV up. Short screw, short screw, short screws for all these. And then the coarse screw goes in there. Short screws here, and then along the bottom of the TV are the long screws that go in the bottom. I plugged it in and it came right on. Now it's running updates. Now it's checking for updates and installing new software. Please check the description area below on the video, and it'll show you the link to the circuit board that I purchased. At the time I bought this, which is August of 2025, they had 10 of these boards left at that store. This is about probably the 5th TV in my lifetime that I've saved from the landfill just by replacing power supplies. But this TV happened to be the control board was bad. So I hope this video will help you guys.